We have a very, very funny topic today, and it is enlightenment. So many people have come, so many people have gone, so many people are about to come. And why do you want me to say something about enlightenment? Why? What is it really? What that thing is really? Because anybody who is, if you touch it, you can't go back. If you touch, you cannot go back. And it's beautiful actually if you complete the journey. So what is enlightenment? Enlightenment is just a name, and it has become desire for some people to chase it. But this desire is one of the greatest desire of all time, because this desire is gonna complete the one who is desiring everything. But the problem is you never reach to the point. To the point simply means that if you keep chasing it the whole time of your life, you never get into the conclusion that what is that really. So you keep chasing it the whole time of your life, and it is how it is. It is only achieved in the chasing. It's like when I'm conscious of it, it's only there. The rest of the part of me is just being played by the mind. The mind and its businesses with thoughts, with drama and emotions, negativity, future, past, time, and everything. Enlightenment is the only desire that is timeless, that has nothing to do with time. You cannot achieve enlightenment or be enlightened with the help of the time. It's just that I say, I am going to be a doctor. It's a time question and time desire. How to be a doctor or how to be doctor, whatever. So you need time here. And there is no need for time, but it is how the mind sees it. That tomorrow I'm going to be a doctor. Tomorrow means coming days, months, or years. I have to study these subjects in colleges or in universities and courses and do everything to become a doctor. But this thing that is enlightenment, it has nothing to do with time. It's beyond the time. It's timeless. Enlightenment is a process of waking up again. It's like you wake up every time from your sleep. This time you will actually wake up. Not just wake up every time you wake up, yes. This time you will wake up really from the dream. Once when we take birth from our parents, I mean from our mother, yes, and you take birth into this world, you are pure, you are fine, but you have to be programmed by people They do it automatically. It's just automatic process. You learn everything around you, and then you start to question, what is this sky, why sky is blue, why dog is dog, who is god. You question everything because you are silence. The naturality of you was filled with the knowledge. You knew nothing, but now you know everything. And you don't question when you grow up. You are not opened anymore. As a child, you are always opened. But the openness, the pure of being of yourself, of the self of the child, was destroyed. It is supposed to be destroyed because if you are not programmed, you cannot function sanely in the world. Yes, the languages you are supposed to learn in order to function in the country, in any country. Yes, if you don't know the language, you will suffer. So that's how there is a language of the world language. Language is like a structure of everything, how to function and what to do, what not to do. Yes, everything. So you take birth, but you die again. Not really, not physically, but you die mentally. Means mentally means the mental comes after it. So you get really in the matrix. You become the part of the society and the matrix of social values, beliefs, and everything around you, religions, and everything from A to Z. Even the time, the future, and the past, even the death. See, we question, we are capturing everything here. Even the death, as it's a concept. And that's why it bothers so many people that they can die, because we have remembered. So we cannot forget things now. It is how it is. You know everything, and it is a problem. It's okay, it is a problem. Because if you don't know, it is a problem itself. So when people don't get uh, programmed, when they don't learn how to socialize, they are declared as a traumatic children or traumatic people or whatever. Yes, the people have, like, this professional people of society have named people. You have a PTSD, ADHD, everything, ASD, or whatever. They name everything so that they can categorize everyone. This is how it is. We don't touch the basic of life. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. The future, the past, the name, and everything. This is the world of duality where you are supposed to live as it is. Don't touch anything. But enlightenment is part of this illusion. But when you achieve it, the achiever will no longer be there. For example, children, when their emptiness, their silence is filled, when their joy, their being of whatever they are, when it is filled with the knowledge, let's say that we tell them that sky, earth, they question what is sky, why sky is blue. Let's say why sky is blue. We also tell them what they are. We give them identity. We give them name. We give them what they are. Image of themselves, that you are this person. It's the mind is so fragile as a child. Even now it's fragile. Yes, how easy it is for people to control you, to fool you, to disturb you mentally. Yeah, it's just that you forgive people for your own self, not for people, really. So the identity we give to the children because it is important for them to survive. But then they never question that identity. As they grow up, we all grow up, we never question ourselves, our image of what we are, who we are, because we are so attached to it. We really think we are it, but it is a fake. We are just a silence where everything exists. We fill this with something always. Emptiness, we feel it. So, this moment is what enlightenment is. The demand to be enlightened is what takes you in the time. It's a timeless. But the problem is, it has become the product of the mind for so many people. They read so many books, they read thousands of books, do thousands hours of meditation. I'm exaggerating, but that's how people are. But it has nothing to do with knowledge. Very simple question, who you are, that's all. It will clear all questions. It will clear the questioner. When the questioner is gone, the self of fake is gone. It gone means it is realized that it is fake. But the problem that it is realized with the help of the illusion or the fake. It's like we are talking about it with the help of the matrix or the illusion. And we have no other way to talk about it. There is a way, another way, and that is this way. This silence, but this silence cannot be a way. Yes, it cannot be a way. So it can only be pointed out through words. So they say that never take words as the truth. Words are not the truth. Words are pointers to the truth. So the question, what is enlightenment, is this moment. It is what it is. And this moment is not born out of the mind. So never get in this confusion. Anytime you are confused, you are doubting, it is the mind. Every problem, the mind it has created. You have no problem at all. You have no issues with life. It's all the issues from the mind, in the mind. Any conclusion, any image, any meaning you have is in the mind, not here. This moment is, what can you call this? Complete freedom. Freedom, what kind of freedom you have? It's not the mental freedom, it's the freedom that is just always there, always here in you. But you fill it up. You try to uh, get business with the mind. You become the mind, yes. So this is what enlightenment is. Once you touch it for a moment, you will want to experience it again and again, because that's where you are actually. That's where the beauty of life is. The peace is there. There. The rest is just like a secondary to you. The rest is secondary. They are not important. They are just important to the mind. Everything from A to Z. They can come after, but first, do you feel yourself as you live? So many people, they don't live. They pretend to live. So that is the problem, yes. Understanding and the wisdom has to come. Not the wisdom how to function, how to live. No. This is not wisdom. How to live, how not to live. This is all the questions of the mind. Sky is blue, this is that. So you are feeling the boredom that is from the silence. You feel it. The trouble is the mind. The trouble is the conditioning. Conditioning is creating problem all the time. So what is here right now? See this question, what is here? That's it. Don't touch it. Don't try to answer the question. When you answer the question, you create the problem. What is here? That is what enlightenment is. But the answer is a superficial answer just for the sake of people, but the question cannot be answered. Because if it can be answered, then it can be destroyed. And it has become problem for the people. So that's why when the enlightenment becomes the desire for the mind, it becomes the bigger problem than the regular desires, the natural desires like how to eat, the desire for the money, the desire for the person. The dangerous desire will be for enlightenment, because that desire will is create it's like cannot be achieved. So what is here? That this is what it is. So much powerful, you see that. We are not used to, we are not familiar much, or we are familiar, but it's just that uh, we may have words for this. We may have words, we have our own conclusions or logic behind everything. Yes, it's how we have logic behind this. We have reasons and excuses, but they are all the mind. So that's why the people say like you need God, because uh, you cannot help your own self with your own. That's the problem. So someone else is needed for you. When you are ready always. It is ready for you. So I see that so many people are stuck. They are in the prison of their own logic completely. The questioning, the answers, everything, they are so disturbed by them that they have their quite very negative perspective on everything. Like so the point is, drop this. Dropping means letting go of all that. They are just the problem, really problem. And the problem is you cannot let go what with a thing that it holds it. It's like the container that holds it cannot let go it. It cannot dump it itself. I don't know what is there to happen in you, but it's just that the truth, if you just try to look at it without making sense of it, awakening or whatever you call it, it's just there always, here right now. The rest ideas, beliefs, they are just there to help you. I mean, we cannot just to kill them. They cannot be killed anyway, even if you want to. They are just there to help you in this duality world. Yes, we call that duality or non-duality. It's okay. But it's just that the awareness should be there. How can they help you, first of all? Have they helped you so far? They have created more problems in the first place. So it's just a drama, nothing else. The rest is just a drama. Drama means game. What is it then? It's if it's not a game, yes. Desires of the mind, problems of the mind. So what is? I don't know. This moment is what it is. I don't know. And this is not born out of anything, but it's just what it is. Yes. Is it born out of anything? It is just created by something else or by book, by any person? No. It is always here. It's when we feel this. Yes, we feel it. It's just I'm sitting right now and I look at there why this light is so bright. Why the light is light. For no reason I'm trying to question it. I mean it's okay to question for curiosity. I mean that's how the logic is. Behind our own meanings there is logic that I want to question because I want to be wise. No, that's stupid. You cannot be wise by questioning. Questioning will always lead you to uh, uh, dual answers where answers are not real. Questions are not actually real. Questions is the problems. Questions are the problem. In the first place, they are not the problem, but after they become problem. I mean, they don't become problem. It's just that they don't. You don't make sense to question anything anymore. Everything is just what is actually. Why you bother to touch anything in the first place? The problem is when you touch something, mentally or anyway, just exercising. That's it. Yes, so sometimes when the mind is negative, when you are negative, what you are supposed to do them, the time. See, you have to do something. That is what keeping the negativity there. Negativity come and go. You don't touch that. But because you touch it, that I want to get out of it, it what continues it for longer. It becomes your identity. You are part of your image of yourself. The thought will come and go always because you have been obsessed with it, how to get out of negativity. So it becomes a problem then. When you just become aware of it, it just, you don't touch it anymore. It's just that it is what it is. So uh, it just goes by its own. So we don't touch it because the demand to change the ego or fix it cannot be achieved. The demand cannot be achieved. The fixation of the ego cannot be achieved or fixed. Like we cannot fix the ego because ego itself is unreal. It's not real. The problem is we are using these words real, unreal, even they are both part of the illusion. So really, like it's so deep. Uh, it's not very deep. It's simple, but it's just that we don't have the mind or any other instrument to see this. Like we have only the mind. There is no another mind, so there cannot be any another mind. Of course, there should not be any other mind. But because we are disturbed from all this one mind, but the problem is we don't have the lens to see the truth. It can only be here, and just that in this here, even this here that I'm saying is born out of my own words. You see, I'm creating it here, and then it start to become the problem. It will be a problem for people to be here because they are already here, so mentally they cannot be here actually. So it's just that there is nothing to fix anymore, nothing to touch. No, don't touch the mind. you are going to make business with it again. I hope you got the answer what is enlightenment. It's a very, very dangerous question actually. What is enlightenment? So many people have come and answered that, but it's just that the problem is just the answers are the problem, really. Actually, the answers are never the truth itself. Answers are just pointers, really. So, and those answers are pointers, but those pointers cannot be just achieved, like they cannot take you. So the people who are talking about the answers, they are very important. People who have talked about it, uh, they have become the answer itself, really. So living as the answer, not trying to create the answer. The answers cannot be achieved or create. We cannot create the answers. It is just being the answer, means here, this moment. Again, not the product of the mind or the part of the mind. Mind is a very tricky instrument. It is an instrument. We call it instrument for the sake of power. We think it's an instrument so we can use it for our advantage, but actually it is using us all the time. It is how it is programmed or structured. The problem is when you live as it is and you see someone else, how the person live, other person, and you try to compare yourself to the other person, and then you try, so this comparison never ends. And this is how the nature is of the mind, is to compare, is to seek for power and all that. It never ends there. It's a prison, prison, or the structure of the system, the part of the system. And that's how hate is born. Hate is born from next moment. You say past moment, this moment, next moment. So it's born from the next moment, that the next moment is going to be better than this moment. So this moment is now bad or worse. So next moment should be better. So this is creating the process. This is all ideas. You see that this is exactly how we get stuck in our own logic or mind or thinking, you can say. Do you feel this? And when you try to make a business out of it, as I'm talking, I'm trying to create a business of it. That, do you feel this? So when I create I'm making the problem. But if we are aware, it cannot be a problem. It's just that we have to uh, be aware of the unconscious part of the mind, or full that there is no part or this part, full mind, how unconscious we create everything around us or take beliefs as the truth. So it is very essential to see that the pattern is always continuing itself, always. At this point, nobody know what is fear, what is that, what is that. Everything is just like nothing really. And that is the beauty of questioning, is that if you are really much aware, you will come down to one conclusion. That conclusion is, I don't know. Because the don't know, the person is not even there to say I don't know. It's just that it is what it is. So at this moment, uh, is what the person is left with. It's not hopelessness, it's not tiredness, it's not any loneliness here or anything. It's just, it is what it is. It's just like, but it's not the mind. It's when the mind enters, it tries to capture it. See, conquer what is now. It has done it always. Then it becomes a problem. It's not a problem as long as you see that it is how it is. The rest you do creating the reality of your life and all that drama. So again, take it as drama or a game. They are not as important as you think they are. Giving them importance is what costing you. The person you is not the person. I mean, the silence of yourself, the silence inside, you see, it's not inside or outside, it's just what it is, but that is what's costing you. The drama is not that important. It's like when you watch the movie, you know it is a movie. You are relaxed, you are enjoying, and you are and involved too. But at the same time, when you are watching the movie, you are aware that you are watching. It's not real. You don't take it as real, as reality, because it's not. You know, it's just actors and environment. It's just cameras and all that. So you are aware, unconscious. It's just a movie. What is it? That's it. When you take it seriously, let's say the movie, and then it becomes your reality. For example, if you are watching a horror movie, and if you take it as it exists real, maybe it doesn't exist really, but it's just that because you confirm it, you give it importance, and you accept it, so it exists for you. That's how everything, illusions, everything are born, because you confirm it, you give them importance, you give them attention, you accept them. They become part of you. When you don't, you just, so now you don't have to do anything here again to reject or accept. Like this creating the problem again. See, so you don't have to do anything. The one who is trying to stop everything is creating more problem, because you cannot stop whatever the senses are perceiving. Yes, if you look every, whatever you know, but you cannot stop that. If you know, let's say this water bottle, I mean, you drink water and fill it water inside again and drink it again. You touch it, you see this is a bottle for the water. But when you don't know something, you don't give it any attention, you go away from it. The problem, you don't have to do anything. It's not a problem. You don't have to do anything to fix the one person inside you or to do anything at all. And it may sound like, then what are we supposed to? It's just that at this point, do you have to do anything right now? You don't have to do anything right now. So all the questions or the meanings you have fixing the business is just a mind business. So when you give importance to this moment, that this is what it is, you don't give it importance by your own self or claim it. It just exists as it is. It exists as it is. You see, How can you name it if they do not come under the mind? Because they are not, this movement is not born out of the mind. So how can you prove it or unprove it? Like, so right now you see that. See? Thank you for watching.